Yo, what is up? It's your boy Brooks Masters, and we are here to play Crash Bandicoot the Sane Trilogy. So we're gonna go ahead and start it off with Crash 1. I'm gonna try 200% this, so yeah, I'm not the best Crash player, so might see some dying here and there. You know, I'm kind of trash. But, I mean, I 100% this one before, so I say, why the hell not? I mean, there's no reason we can't do it now, right? 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 You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? Anyways, though, we're gonna start it off. New game, Crash the Sane Trilogy. Let's go.
But, Dr. Cortex, we haven't determined the cause of past failures.
Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general, and he will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Failure again. Capture him!
Uh-oh.
Prepare the female Bandicoot.
Man, it's so feels so good to see this game again in current gen. Like, I've always wanted that, to see like Crash, the first 3 Crash games, how it would look like in current gen. And Vicarious Visions finally did it, man. They finally did it. Man, look how good this looks. Just look at this. This game looks amazing. Like, I can't even fathom. I'm yawning, I'm a little tired. I can't even fathom how just amazing this looks. Like, this looks so good, man. When this was announced, was it like 2016? This is about 2016 at E3. And man, I was so happy. But for a time, people didn't know if it was gonna be, you know, like if it was gonna be just like kind of up-res HD graphics, kind of like what Final Fantasy VII got. But when people heard from the ground up, people didn't know. I feel like it's more of a remake. You guys let me know in the comment section. But yeah, this is a little glitch here that's been kept from the first game, called the bridge glitch. I guess that's what they call it. If you make it there quick enough with the Aku Aku mask, run across I thought I was actually gonna fall because it looked like that last box was not gonna come up quick enough. So thank God for that. But yeah, this level is really easy. Then you just get it just like that. Just like that. Look, it's not that easy. Look at that. We're already soaring high, guys. But then here comes the crazy part. You literally gotta backtrack because like the next level, you can't even get the gem because you gotta get the color gems later on in the game. And I swear, like, I mean, one of these levels you have to get the blue gem, and you don't even get the blue gem until like later on in the game on the 3rd island. Like, you really have to do quite a bit of backtracking to 100% this game, but it's not too bad for the simple fact that in the original Crash game, if you died, you had to literally start the level over. You could not die at all. Like, you couldn't even die at all, man. It sucked. Like, one death and you had to go all the way back. Like, it sucked. That still applies for the colored gems, but like for the clear gems, like the one we just got, and for like regular levels like these, you can still die and actually go and get them, which is, thank God, that's a lot easier. Especially simply back, for some fact back then, the game, I mean, the only way to save is to do the little Tanya tokens. To get all the Tanya tokens, and you can save doing that. Like, there was no, like, save, you just stop and save somewhere, like, you know, maybe like Donkey Kong Country or something like that. No, you had to get the Tanya tokens and freaking, you know, save doing that. And I felt like later on in that, the Tanya tokens started getting rare. Like, cause I don't think the Tanya tokens are on every level. I can't remember. Just not paying attention. But, man, that was hard. And some aspects to this version of the game is hard. Like Sane Trilogy. The jumping is a little different. So the precision in this game is horrible language. Horrible English. I'm still messing up. Horrible English, but yeah, the precision in this game is kind of bad. Not bad, but it's different. You have to get used to the jumping. I can't remember the whole thing about it, but it's something that when they developed the game, they kind of copied just Crash Warp's jumping, and Crash Warp had a jump. I guess kind of Crash felt a little bit heavier. I don't know. I'm kind of just rambling. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, but yeah, I really love Crash, man. It's one of my favorite games, literally. Like, I have been playing Crash since I was like wee little man. I was born in '94, so yeah, I didn't start playing games till I was like 3. So yeah, my dad's friend had gave him a PlayStation, and back then PlayStations costed $300 probably, I think, right? And my dad's friend gave it to him, sold it to him for $100. So after that, but before that, I specifically remember, I swear to God, I remember this. When Blockbuster was good and around, I swear Blockbuster used to let you rent the console and some games. Like, we used to rent some of the consoles and some games, and it used to be a blast. And I think that's how I first kind of played Crash. My dad had rented a console from Blockbuster or something like that. But after you bought it, like, Crash Bandicoot was one of the first games we also bought, along with, like, you know, Twisted Metal. That was horrible. Along with, like, Twisted Metal 2 and, you know, yeah, I got Crash 2. Crash 2 is my favorite out of all 3, the trilogy. Yeah, something about Crash 2, like, I even like it more than Warped. Like, a lot of people like Warped, but I like Crash. I like Crash 2 the most. I just like his levels and his music. So, yeah, there's that. Crash 2. And that's the one I have the most fondest memories, I guess you could say. So, there's that too. Warped is really good too. So, I think the weakest, obviously, out of all the trilogy is the first one. Which this game really needed bad. This game, actually, if I want to say, because I know some people prefer the original Bandicoot, even over the Insane. But I would have to say, man, for Crash 1, this is the definitive way to play it. I think this is the definitive way to play all 3 games, anyways. Vicarious Visions really did a good job remaking this game, or remastering it, I should say. They brought a lot of voice actors, but I don't know if you know, like, the cutscene, which looked really good. The cutscene looked really good. Lex Lang voices for Cortex again. Lex Lang, I think, started talking for him in, what was it, Crash 2 Insanity? Yeah, and he really did a good job. Like, so for the longest of time, I didn't know Lex Lang had voice for him for a while. Crash 2 Insanity, I just thought, you know, it was Clancy Brown still. But Lex did such a good job, man. I didn't even realize it. So, because they couldn't get Clancy Brown to come back and voice. I guess he was too busy or something like that. So, I mean, the next best thing, I feel like, is Lex Lang to voice Crash. So, they really, I mean, not Crash, Cortex. So, yeah, I really think that was a good job. Well, we can get a gem on this level, actually. But, yeah. So, yeah, in the comment section, man, just let me know what else you want me to play, man. I mean, I play all sorts of games, like, I mean, Resident Evil, you know. I play fighting games, too. You know, Mortal Kombat X. I have Fighters. Dragon Ball Fighters is a really fun game. I don't know if you guys played it, but you should try it out. I'm thinking about, twitching, too. instead of just doing this let's play. This is my very first let's play. So I've always wanted to do this YouTube thing for a long time now. I guess you say I was kind of scared to do. I was, a little nervous to do it. But yeah, this is gonna be my first video, my first thing. So let me know in the comment section how I did, what I need to work on. I'm using actually the PlayStation to record this right now, which is pretty cool because I mean, for us people that really don't got a good PC or something, that don't have like a laptop or type of PC at all, we can actually, share the gameplays with you and stuff like that, and record it on our own. We don't need like a type of capture card. So I think that's really cool. I think kudos for PlayStation and Xbox also for doing that. Yeah. I really like what they did. But yeah, man. So it's my first video. I'm trying to get away from this boulder here. The first boulder level isn't really that hard. I don't think either of them's hard. The second boulder level is a little longer. Has more obstacles in a way, but I don't think it's that hard. But yeah, any games you want me to play, just put it down in the comment section what you want me to play. And speaking of Dragon Ball Z, man, let me know what you guys' favorite anime is. I like watching anime. I'm currently watching Hunter x Hunter, and man, that anime is awesome. But my #1 favorite anime of all time, and just show period, is Dragon Ball Z. No ifs, ands, or buts, man. I just love Dragon Ball Z. Since I was like a little kid, I just loved it. Love Dragon Ball Z. I mean, I know there are shows that are so much better than it. So many animes and stuff like that, manga. That's just way better than Dragon Ball Z, man. But Dragon Ball Z, I just love it. I just love the characters. Akira Toriyama's art style and stuff. That's why I like Dragon Quest a lot. Dragon Quest, what's the other game? Akira Toriyama did got the Chrono Trigger. Yeah, Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger, those are really fun back then. Yeah, man. Come to think of it, man, I just think about this out of the blue, man. PlayStation 1 had a lot of exclusives back then. Like, PlayStation 1 had so many things, man. Like, so many games it's not even funny. I never got to own a Nintendo 64. But my friend, she owned it. I used to love going over there and playing Mario 64. Because I just thought it was so cool how you could just hop through the paint. But yeah, man, PlayStation is what I had. I started off with a Super Nintendo. I had a Super Nintendo first, actually, before I even got a PlayStation. And then all that stuff about, my dad purchasing a PlayStation and stuff with his friend happened. But yeah, the first thing I had was a Super Nintendo, and my first game I ever played was Donkey Kong Country, which I love those games. If you guys want to see those, I can do those too. So, Country is literally my favorite Donkey Kong. And recently played Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, beat it 100%. Amazing game. David Wise composed it. Let's talk about the soundtrack for Donkey Kong, actually. The soundtrack for... I don't know if David Wise did a lot for Donkey Kong Country 3. I think he did a little bit of the music in there. But man, the first two games, man, the composer was David Wise. It was amazing what he did. Just amazing stuff, man. And he composed for Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. He didn't get to do Donkey Kong Country Returns, but Tropical Freeze, he actually came back, which is really cool that he came back to compose for that game. And the soundtrack was really good. So that was really cool. Enjoyed that. So yeah. Super Nintendo, I had games on there like Judge Dredd, and on my Super Nintendo also Killer Instinct, which is awesome. Which I just used to mash buttons. I honestly, here's the first boss, by the way. But yeah, I just used to mash buttons on that game. I did not know what the hell I was doing, honestly. And here's Papu Papu, the first boss of Crash. Now, just to state this here and now, the bosses in Crash in all three games are kind of they're really easy to beat. They're not hard at all. But for some odd reason in this game, in this version, in the Sane Trilogy, the first game, Cortex keeps kicking my ass. I don't know how he does it. He should be simple for me. In the original game, I can beat him with ease. I don't know if this is game's precision or what. I'm guessing it is. But Cortex literally keeps kicking my ass. I don't know how. I can't dodge a little ball thing sometimes. He keeps kicking my ass. Hopefully, I can not be trash when I get to him. But yeah.